Our topic is CNPC investing strategies in Africa and Kazakhstan. And these are our group members: Mohammed Usman, David Kim, and Songyi Park. So let's first talk about CNPC management style in general. So according to their website, company states that we adhere to a non-discriminatory employment policy and we do not discriminate upon race, gender or sex. And so currently it seems like company is following two kind of management styles. One is bureaucratic style and one is democratic style. So let's see the management style in Africa. According to company research, employees will be evaluated upon their performance. In case of Sudan, when Sudanian workers work in CNPC in Sudan, they will be evaluated upon their performance, and everyone needs to follow the rules. In the case of Sudan, the employees in Sudan, they have to follow the company's rules and regulations, and everything should be done with the protocols, and that leads to bureaucratic style in in Africa. So let's see their investing strategies in Africa. Their CNPC investing strategies are very unique compared to their strategies are very unique in Africa compared to Western countries. Companies from Western countries. For example, when companies from West, they focused on Arabic oil, oil fields in Middle East. The Chinese companies, for example CNPC, they focused on African oil. Because China knows that it costs less to do business in Africa compared to Middle East. So why did not that Western companies went into Africa and did business there? Because before you enter African market, African governments, countries in Africa, the governments require you to pay their financial debts they have, and pay them a large amount of financial aid. And European companies or Western companies, they did not want to do that, because European companies, their aid is more for humanitarian basis rather than just to make oil deals. And Chinese government stepped in and they saw the opportunity, and they waived $1.4 billion of debt to the African countries' government, and they signed a lot of deals in Africa. And there are mutual benefits for both countries, for both Africa and for Chinese government, because Africa lacks of technological perspective, and China can give them technology, and African government, they can get oil from Africa. So this is the first refinery project. You can see the picture there. Chart president say cooperation with China is important. Why? Because Chinese government is helping African governments to deal with the internal and external issues, and Africa needs China, and China needs Africa because China's need for energy. So why is the company so successful, or how will it be successful in future in Africa? Because it's heavily supported by the government, Chinese government, and the shareholder of the companies are the Communist Party in China. And whenever the company makes any unpopular or unethical, any kind of bad decision in Africa, the company do not have to give answer to the local people. It's all the company communist shareholder. So it's opposite to what Western companies will do. They have to give answer to their shareholders. And the company is trying to create more favorable atmosphere with the countries the company operates. For example, in Sudan, when Sudanian government had faced sanction from UN or from other countries, CNPC stepped in and they helped the Sudanian government for those sanctions. And Sudanian government did some criminal activities with their people, and with the help of, according to research, with the help of the Chinese government and CNPC, they were able to save the Sudanian government. So let's see their management style in Kazakhstan. Company in Kazakhstan company does not have very good reputation in Kazakhstan, because Kazakh people believe that, Kazakh people and Kazakh opposition party believe that the company is here to just grab the land, just take the land and make huge sum of profit of the land. And that's why there have been so many strikes from Kazakh people, because Kazakh people believe that company is not paying them as much they pay to foreign workers, and they are discriminating them against other foreign workers. And opposition party says that CNP does not care about people welfare. It does not care about what people want. It cares just about what it wants. So that kind of companies, that gives the company a bad reputation. But seems like it appears that from research the company is also following bureaucratic style of management, same in Africa, because company gets involved with the government relationship. It's a state-run company, and it gets involved with the Kazakhstan government, and they make some oil deals, and it's all a bureaucracy, and they are following bureaucratic style. So let's see their investing strategy in Kazakhstan. Company has very strong presence in Kazakhstan. It officially entered in Kazakhstan in 1997, and currently it holds 85.42% share in Munai Gas. It's the fourth largest oil and gas company in Kazakhstan, and it has also acquired Petro Kazakhstan for 4.18 billion in 2005, and that is the largest foreign acquisition for CNPC today. Company also inked around billions of dollars to this company, Munai Gas, to make an oil deal with another Kazakhstan company. So seems like company is giving loans, same strategy they are adopting here, they do in Africa. They give loans to the companies in their host country, or they give loans to their country's government, and they make oil deals. So CNPC is also using loans as tool to make deals with Kazakhstan companies. So their investing strategies in Kazakhstan. Why CNPC has entered in Kazakhstan, and why they have expanded so much, and they are still striving. CNPC is striving to expand its operation. Is because of these pillars. Good neighboring relations. Both countries want a really good relationship with each other. Even though there is tension in Kazakhstan, people do not like CNPC, but that maybe doesn't matter when the Kazakhstan government and Chinese government, they want to have good relations, because Kazakhstan and China, they share a long border with each other, and they have to have good relationship. And there is a lot of oil in Kazakhstan, and Chinese government know that, so they want to have good relations. And good economies, obviously, for both countries. They are giving a lot of jobs in Kazakhstan, and they are getting a lot of oil of Kazakhstan. And this is very interesting why they focused on Kazakhstan now rather more than Arabian countries, Middle East countries, because of less transportation cost. They do not have to pay, since countries share a long border. There is a currently actually project going on between it's called China-Kazakhstan pipeline. That is a very long pipeline from Kazakhstan to China. Chinese government will use that to get oil and gas from Kazakhstan into China. So they can really reduce the transportation cost. And of course, politics between both countries. They want to have good political relations with each other. Even though Kazakhstan is accepting a lot of investment from Chinese state-run companies, CNPC and other companies, but Kazakhstan, in perspective of Kazakhstan, they do not only want investment from Chinese state-run companies. So after the CNPC acquired Petro Kazakh, or they bought shares in another Munai Gas company, a South Korean state-run company was chosen over a Chinese company for electrical power plant project. So in conclusion, even though despite all the attention that Kazakh people believe that companies will take the land, or they discriminate them, they do not pay them, there is no social welfare, no equal rights, but still CNPC has been recognized as one of the 6 best foreign investors in Kazakhstan. That has to do a lot of with government statements and what governments tell. but still it's been the 6th best foreign investor in Kazakhstan. And the company has invested billions of dollars over the course of 10 years and still striving to expand its operation in Kazakhstan. Why? Because they are neighboring countries and Chinese government is supportive of CNPC, and because China need for energy. And these are our reference. We've got information, and thank you.